Hello everyone, welcome back to more Minecraft. Last time we built the new archery range for the Fletcher villagers. Today we beat the final boss. A little bit of a jump in video importance. If you're out of the loop, I'll basically summarize what I said in my New Year's update. Basically, this series is going to come to a bit of an abrupt end, and I do apologize for anyone who wasn't really expecting this, but I kind of tend to enjoy Minecraft a lot more when I'm not recording it, so I've decided to put the series on the on this last legs. So this will be the final episode, and we will be killing the Ender Dragon today. Overall, I'm quite happy with the world. I'm kind of regretting the snow biome choice, to be honest, but yeah, what can you do? First things first on today's list, though, we actually don't have blaze rods, like, at all. We have the ender pearls, but we don't have the blaze rods required for crafting the eyes of ender, so we're gonna have to go and grab those, and I guess I can do that while I am kind of doing the kind of channel update rubbish. You can kind of skip ahead if you're not really that interested. Oh, what the? Hey, buddy. I need to remember which way to go. There's a cat in here as well. What the hell, man? Oh, you lot are crazies. Oh my god, there's loads of endermen. I think I'm alright for ender pearls. I don't think I have to worry about getting the ender pearls necessarily. Come on, yes! Check that shit out. See, I haven't lost it. Yes, if you're out of the loop, basically, this Let's Play is going to be essentially cancelled, but I didn't want to come to the Let's Play Minecraft curse that I've had for years, where I never finish them. So I'm going to put my foot down, and I'm going to record the final episode, get it out, and then shortly after this, we will be doing a Let's Play of Terraria, which will be very interesting to go through. The release date for the update was actually announced fairly recently, it's 27th, so it won't be on the 27th, it will be around then. I've still got to prepare and learn a little bit about the new update before I start recording my Let's Play for that, but yeah, if you do like that game, be looking forward to it, and if you don't like that game, I have a few other things on the burner as well. Don't worry, it will not be just Terraria for this channel, I guarantee it. Alright, I'm roughly remembering where the, where everything is. I think the blaze spawners was this way? Oh, it's been quite a long time. I don't actually remember where it all really was. There's some blazes over here anyway, so... Oh god. Ow. Combat's a little bit rusty. Okay, no luck on with the skeleton skulls. It'd be funny if we got the free required whips today as well, but alas. Because do we have looting free on this sword? Oh well, I didn't want that blaze rod anyway. We do, so this actually won't take very long at all. We need enough to turn all of the ender pearls we've got basically into Eyes of Ender. The Eyes of Ender are used to locate the stronghold, so we require that, but they're also used to light the portal, so yeah, they're quite important. By the way, I probably should mention we are now on 1.20, 1.11. It doesn't really matter now because the series is coming to an end, but I thought I'd give you my thoughts on the drop. I really like the Nautilus quite a lot. I thought it was going to be a bit of a gimmick, and it kind of is. But I kind of see it as like the happy gas of the ocean, where it will help you traverse and navigate it, especially in the early game. The spear is quite cool. It's definitely kind of a piss around weapon, not really optimal, but it's fun to mess around with. And all the little other quality of life tweaks have been quite nice. So yeah, overall pretty solid. I'd say probably about like a 7 out of 10 drop. Come on, give me a wither skull. You won't. Nah. I'm having trouble here. I don't actually really remember where the spawner is. I'm trying to have a look around. Aha! I don't think this is the spawner, but it's one of them. Hello, hello! I should have brought a fire resistance potion, really, but I didn't really have any blaze powder to make a potion anyway, so... Oh boy, here we go. Oh my goodness gracious me. There's loads of you here. Hey, get out of here, boy. Oh my god, we're on 11 already? Okay, that's enough anyway, but I guess I'll just do one more wave just to make 100% sure. Might get some more ender pearls on the way, so... I suppose as for if I'll ever come back to Minecraft on this channel, I'd say that's probably a maybe. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we got way more than enough. We don't need more than that. Yeah, it's a definite maybe. If I did come back, I would definitely probably not do a overpromise thing, because I said, oh, this is going to be the biggest thing on my channel yet. It's going to get to 50 episodes, world tours, you know, that kind of thing. It's just not really gonna go that direction, especially since my I don't really like the terrain. My building style really just kind of prefers more of like a foresty, like honestly hilly area, to be honest. I do like building in hilly environments. I don't think the snow biome was the right choice in the end. I do find it interesting because I never normally settle there, but I think the reason I normally don't is because I don't actually like snow biomes. I think the longer the series went on, the more I realised that. Oh, you want some, do you? Come on, get out of here. Stupid piglins. Ah, at least I won't forget where the portal is now, because I'll have the signifying iron golem there waiting for me to just making sure that I get back safely. Maybe that's why he went through in the first place, who knows. I'd say playing on a co-op world with shaders after a while is kind of weird playing without them. Blimey, does the game run so much better without them, though, I have to say. Right, let's put this stuff away. But the gas tins, I'm not going to be needing that. Arrows won't be... Ooh, actually, no, arrows we will be needing, because we have a battle on our hands today. And, of course, we've got a music disc, which I'm putting in here. Check this out. I can't believe how many duplicates we ended up getting, but whatever. Alright, so basically make it all into blaze powder, and then bada bing, bada boom, there's our eyes ender. 17 should be enough. You need an absolute minimum of 12 to be safe. Worst case scenario, you're going to need 12 to light the portal. The portal sometimes has slots already filled in, but you can't bank on them. So I tend to get at least 16. Of course, the more the merrier. As for the battle itself, I would recommend just taking your best gear, basically. And I'd also recommend bringing a ranged weapon, since for a majority of the fight, you aren't really going to be able to melee attack it. So let's see. Power 3 is probably the best we're going to get. We've got some arrows in there too. Have we got anything else we could possibly use? I think maybe we should bring a water bucket, because we can get flung up quite high. Other optional things. Carved pumpkin can be put on your head slot. If you have a carved pumpkin, then the endermen won't attack you, because they don't see that you're looking at them. I personally am not going to do this, even though I normally typically would in a single player. But the visual experience is not the greatest with them, so here you are. I'll give you an example. Yeah, it obscures most of your screen. It's probably not going to be a great watching experience, so I won't do that. As for what else, plenty of blocks. I'm going to bring like several stacks just so we can do some pillaring. I'm also going to bring some snowballs. Oh, I need a non-silk touch shovel. Whoops. Where can I get one of those easily? I guess we'll just make one. Should I replace my shield? That would probably be a yes. We basically want to take as much precautions as we can before we go into the fight. Not that I think the fight will be any difficult. I don't want to jinx myself, but I typically don't usually have issues with the dragon fight, so I should be okay. The final thing I recommend bringing with you is a bed, so you can set your spawn at the end, because you don't want to die and then have to walk all the way back and have your stuff despawn and all that stuff that no one really likes. And the final things I'd recommend bringing if you're an achievement grinder is an empty bottle and a spyglass. Those are required for 2 achievements. Do I actually even have a spyglass? Have I even made one of those yet? Well, I made one now. So yeah, bring those 2 if you're after some achievements. And yeah, I think we're just about ready to do this thing. We got our pet dog there. Do we take him into battle? No, I think he should just be chilling, really. But yeah, I think we're ready to do this thing. This will basically be the last day in the Minecraft world. I don't know what day we're on. Oh, by the way, I learned you actually don't have to cheat for the time anymore. It's under the local difficulty thing, so you can see now we're on day 130. Yeah, I would never have found that, and it turns out in the next update they're actually making a separate day count thing because people are getting confused what they couldn't see their own day count. Very, very good change. Well, what we're going to do now is I'm going to explain how you actually find the stronghold. You right click with your Eyes of Ender and it will shoot off in a direction. That's the direction you want to run in, and then it will either break or be returned to you. That's why you want typically more than you actually require, because you might get unlucky and have several break on you. Now, depending on how many Eyes of Ender you have, you can kind of spam them. I don't have very many, so I usually use an Eye of Ender, walk like a couple hundred blocks, and then use it again. But you can be as frugal with them as you want, really. You can go 1,000 blocks and then throw another one, and if it goes back the other way, you know you passed it. As for the strongholds themselves, they used to only be 3 per world. Well, actually, it used to be only 1 per world, and they increased it to 3, and now there's, like, infinite amounts of them. So you won't have any issue if you are, like, using a mod or something to spawn in a specific area. I've done that several times before, where I've wanted to find a really nice area for my base, and it's, like, hundreds of thousands of blocks away from the spawn point. So if you're that type of person, you shouldn't have to worry about not finding a stronghold anymore. Oh yes, I'm very, very excited actually. I haven't really done a dragon fight in a while, so this is going to be kind of interesting. If you guys are hyped for the dragon fight, leave down like a comment down below what you thought of this whole series. I really wanted to get up to more. I was really ambitious with my ideas for projects at the beginning. I even had a whole list of notes of like stuff I wanted to do, but yeah, I guess I can't do it all. And of course, as always, if you are interested in my future content and you'd like to drop a subscription, that would be forever appreciated. Right, I'd say now's probably a good time to shoot another one. There we are, off it goes. Let's see, and we're going to get it back. Nice. We don't have feather falling, so we have to be a little bit careful with our boots. But protection does actually affect full damage too, so... yeah, so we basically have like a little bit of protection from falling anyway. Oof, can tell I'm generating new chunks. This is a little bit stutters. I think like no matter what your PC is, like you're just gonna get stutters playing Minecraft because the chunk generation is kind of, you know, it's just kind of, yeah. Oh god, there we go. Yeah, it's not great. I think it's because the game's single-threaded, so if you have a multi-core CPU, it doesn't really play nice with this game. I know there's mods to fix it, like C2ME and stuff like that, but they're kind of they crash sometimes, especially the alphas. I think there's a bit of release for the latest version, so I guess I could install that, but whatever. It's only momentary, and I don't really care much about it. The rest of the game runs pretty well, and they've done good for optimization lately, so I'll give Mojang a free pass on this one. Oh, well, that rabbit just killed itself. That's funny. That's actually really not funny. That's really horrible. Why did I say that was funny? That was really bad. Oh god, I'll be in the headlines now. Up and coming YouTuber. Laughs at the rabbit killing itself. Right, let's go again. Oh, turn the other way, huh? So we're definitely close. If there's a drastic change in direction like that, it means you either just passed it or you're like kind of adjacent to it. So it's probably like underneath the hill here, maybe, or something like that. So let's get up to the top of this hill and see where it goes from there. Okay, still this way. We've gotten it back every time so far, so we're being quite lucky. It's probably going to be somewhere around this area down here, like by the beaches and stuff. Oh, back this way. Okay, so it's literally underneath us then. Yeah, the closer you get to it, the more frequent you want to be with it. Back that way. Okay, yeah, it's literally right here then. So I think once you have it go back and forth like that tons of times, you know it's definitely beneath you. So we're just gonna start doing a little bit of a staircase downwards. We should hit the stronghold at some point. I feel like I've been digging for an age. Where is this stronghold? I know we're up on the mountain, but wow. I hear water running. Oh, hello. We've broken into a little cave here. Maybe we just explore this cave a little bit. Maybe we'll find the stronghold that way. Hello, hello. Maybe we actually use another Eye of Ender here, just to see. Okay, it's still off that way, so maybe we head this way somewhere. We probably aren't going to get that Eye of Ender back, but that's fine. I just wanted to see if we were on the right track. Aha! Stone bricks have been spotted. I spy. Look at that. There we are. We finally found it. That was a long-ass time of digging, but here we are. Strongholds are kind of weirdly generated. They're kind of a bit maze-like in the sense that you kind of have to look around for the portal room and check off areas that you've already been to. You'll sometimes find chests along the way with gear in it. We're just going to pop some junk in there we don't need, as well as some of the blocks. I hate iron doors. More stuff we don't really need. I'm not really that interested in the loot, to be honest. It's the end of the game, man. I don't need any of this stuff anymore. Only if I was planning to continue would this be very, very great. This is probably one of the biggest rooms you want to look for, is the library. The reason you want to look for this is that there's 2 chests in here. They can have some pretty high-level enchanted books in here. Oh, and also the armor trim. That's really cool. I'll definitely take that, even though I won't be playing on this world again. But, you know, it's rare. You know, you got to take the rares when you get them. Piercing for loyalty free. Yeah, so these can have fairly high-level stuff in them. So definitely have a look. And also, if you're planning to do a big library build yourself, definitely come and find one of these, because there's plenty of bookshelves for you to collect. What the hell is going on here? There's random blocks that are just sticking out. It looks kind of like a generation error to me. That's a bit weird. Okay, definitely a pro tip if you're exploring one of these. Block off areas you've been to so you don't accidentally go down them again. I cannot stress enough how important that is to keep your sanity when going through these places. Strongholds can actually be really big. I've had some small strongholds before where it's only a couple of rooms, but I've had some that span for literally chunks. Right, no portal room of any kind down that way, so we can actually rule out this whole area now. Oi! Right, that's done. Nothing there anyway. Why are these blocks just kind of sat there? That's really weird. I've never seen that before. I've been playing Minecraft for basically my whole life. I haven't seen that ever. Right, that's where we came from. Let's go this way. See if there's anything. This is just a loop here. I don't even have a clue what's going on there. So I won't question that. I think that's a dud this way, so we'll block that off. What about this way? That's a dead. I kind of tackle these the same way I tackle nether fortresses, in the sense that you kind of go and block off areas you've already been. That goes down. I think we'll stay on the same level for now. Chest here. Those other chests can also have the I Spy trim. But they're not guaranteed. The library chests are guaranteed to have them. So if you're looking for the armor trim, that is the way you want to do it. And yeah, here we are. That is a silverfish spawner there. So if you want to, for whatever insane reason, make a silverfish farm, you could do that, I guess. I don't know why you would. You'd also have to contest the portal blocks, but yeah, I don't know what madman would do that, but that is something you may want to do. I don't know. Maybe you want to flex your statistics and how many mobs you've killed, and like say you've killed 1 million silverfish or something. Right. Block off the lava. Set your spawn. It's actually nighttime, so we could sleep here. Now, as you can see, we have 1 eye filled in. Usually, you'll have maybe 1, maybe 2, sometimes 0 eyes filled in. I always prepare for the worst and assume I'm going to have 0 eyes, just so I have enough for the portal. If you're extremely lucky, you can get loads, and it's actually possible for an entire portal frame to be filled. But the chances are like 1 in millions. I'll put that up on the screen what the actual chances are on it. Yeah, I actually think we're ready. I'm just going to organize my inventory a little bit more. We're not likely to need an axe or a shovel during the battle. Wouldn't like to need torches, so we'll just make sure that we've got optimal inventory. I want the spyglass in there, I want the blocks, and I want this. So I think that's the inventory I want to go with. Right. There we are. Oh, look at that cool effect, though. I always like the way the end portal kind of looks. It's kind of cool. I guess we'll put snowballs, maybe? Right. Pray for a good spawn. There we are, the end. Okay, we're on a suspended platform. Sometimes you get them where they're buried in the end island itself, so you may have to dig your way across. And we have a boss bar here. So the end dragon, I think, has 300 HP. Right, here we are. There she is. The grand old dragon. Now, I recommend the way you should tackle this is go for the cages first. You can either pillar up or you can water strat like this. It depends on what you prefer. I'll just water strat this one, I think, and then break it like so. I actually might try and get on top of this, actually. And hope the dragon doesn't come for me. Oh god, dragon's coming for me. Hello. Hello. Don't launch me, please. There's not much point in dealing damage while these crystals are up. The crystals will regenerate the end dragon's health, as you can see. So you definitely don't want to focus too hard on that. Now, I did bring snowballs, but the arrows do travel slightly further, so you can kind of get onto a vantage point. Oh god. Oh god. Don't get too close to me, please. It's kind of hard when they're that far away, though. I'm gonna have to actually... Oh, no, I got it. Keep an eye on the dragon and where it's she's throwing her fireballs, because oh yes, if you damage a crystal while the dragon is sapping energy from it, it will take damage itself. So come on, I'm really close to getting that, surely. Come on. Okay, higher. Oh shit. Okay, dragon's perching, actually. This is actually quite a good opportunity, because while the dragon's perching in the center, I can go for that center one. Is that... Oh, I can get that from here. Okay, we've got one more to get. We've got almost all of them from... Oh, goodness gracious me, hello. We almost got all of them from one climb. And then what we want to do here is just kind of... Oh, don't want to look at the Enderman. Just let some water down so you can get back down. Now, one of the achievements you can get the end dragon fight is to look at the dragon through a spyglass to get that achievement, and the other one involves the bottle, which is we haven't had an opportunity to do yet, but I'm sure we will very shortly. We've only got one more crystal to grab. It's just the one in the cage. The cage ones, obviously, you can't really attack with the arrows, so you actually have to actually climb. Oh god, I don't like this. There we go. I think that's all the crystals. Oh, hello. Oh, goodness gracious me. The End Dragon will actually aggro the Enderman, and they will actually kill them. It is quite funny. Come on. Oh, this bow is actually really quite strong. Yeah, you definitely struggle with just your melee weapons here. Definitely want to grab yourself a bow and arrow. Oh, God. Watch out for the Enderman. I'm actually more worried about the Enderman, to be honest. The Endermen are actually probably more likely to kill me. Oh, a free Enderpearl. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Right, when the dragon's perched, you cannot damage it with ranged weapons. You have to come in with your melee attacks. But there is an inherent risk in this. Also, one of the achievements you can... Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, there it is. Oh, I was going to try to MLG bucket, but I couldn't do it. I'm not very good at MLG water bucket, so I can't say I'm surprised I didn't get that, but that sucks. If we had Featherfall in, it wouldn't have been an issue. When did I die? I don't even know which direction I really got launched in. I think it was over this way somewhere. That is especially why you want to make sure you got your spawn point close by. Here we go. The most dangerous part of dying in a dragon fight is the process of getting your gear back and like re-equipping it all. Because reorganizing your inventory does take time. And oh my god, he's coming. She's coming, sorry. Right. Right, quickly get that on. Bow. I don't need the snowballs anymore. I need that still. I need that still. Bundle I don't need in that hot bar. I'll just grab blocks maybe. And the water bucket. Okay. Bit of a mishap, but we did that. That's the danger of going to the middle. You might get flung. Right. I do want to show off this achievement though. So if you'd be so kind. Right, what you want to do is wait for the dragon to do its dragon's breath, and then you collect it in a bottle. Use that to make lingering potions, which aren't very useful in themselves, but yeah, what the hell. I've learnt my lesson. I'm going to stay well out of the way this time, and let the dragon do a thing. After about, like, 30-ish seconds, maybe a little bit less, the dragon will charge at the nearest opponent, which happened to be me. Oh, God. Yeah, there we go. I want to quickly go over, actually, some of the alternate methods of ending this fight, because there's quite a few that speedrunners have found. In some versions, you can actually place down an ender crystal as you load into the end for the first time, and it actually considers the dragon already dead. I don't know why, but in some... I don't know if that even still works, but I know that in some versions that is a thing. But the most common and most well-known way to kill the dragon is to use bed explosions. This place has the same properties as the Nether, in that you cannot use a bed to set the spawn point. And the bed explosion does a significant amount of damage to the dragon, so a lot of speedrunners, they just bring in a bunch of beds. And that's how they kill the dragon fairly quickly. But I think as long as we're careful here, we should be okay. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm trying it. This went wrong last time, but I'll try it. Come on. Oh, God, do rotating. Oh, there you go. Okay. Right, I didn't want to get flung. Oh, this might be the last shot. Yeah, yes, there we go, through the end. It's always satisfying when you get the last hit with your ranged weapons. And can you piss off? See what I mean? These guys do way more damage than the actual dragon. I'm more worried about those guys. Wow. That actually was kind of intense. I was about to have a whole paragraph here about why I think that Ender Dragonfly is underwhelming, and it is. It hasn't really received updates in literally a decade, but oh no, that was pretty fun. You'll see my level going up. I think all of the XP orbs are under the portal, which is why I can't really see them. You'll get a sizable amount of experience for killing the dragon for the first time, so yeah, definitely capitalize on that if you don't yet have good equipment. Final thing we have to do here, of course, as is tradition. Oh, hello. Got more over here. Where did it go? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, we're at level 7 and now we're up to level 61, so yes, very, very nice for XP. Now, there's several ways you can actually pick up the dragon egg here. If you interact with it in any way, it will teleport, so you can't mine it per se, but what you can do is make it fall with a torch. The next generation. You can also push it with a piston. There's several ways to collect dragon egg. But there's one special thing about the dragon egg, and that is the fact that it is unique. You will only get one of these in your world. If you see someone with 2 dragon eggs, they are either using duplication glitches or they have been into creative mode. So yeah, this is actually kind of special. Well, there you have it. We conquered the final battle. Now, if this was a continue on Let's Play, I would probably head over to the outer end islands. You basically pearl through that portal and you'll go and be able to explore the remainder of the end, which can house some really, really neat rewards like enchanted armor, shulker boxes, which are basically the ultimate form of inventory, and literal flight. So yeah, those avenues are there if you wish to pursue them. But for now, it's time we put the series to an end. In we go. So originally I was going to actually read out the end poem at the final credits of the game, but I butchered them so horribly, and yeah, I wasn't really comfortable putting it in the final video. So what I will do is I will leave you with the final end poem to read for yourself and to listen to one of the best pieces of music in the soundtrack's history. If you wish to watch or attempt to listen to me run out of breath and try and read the end poem as it scrolls by, I have an outtake of it that I'll put an iCard on the top right if you wish to see the outtakes for it. Man, that scrolls so fast. I can't read that fast, man. Good lord. The credits poem. The credits poem is definitely very interesting. It's a lot, quite nonsensical. You have to look quite deeply into it for any meaning. But yeah, it's kind of the most iconic part of the game, so I had to read it aloud. But it's, man, it doesn't seem like it's scrolling very fast right now, but it certainly is. So yeah, I just want to take this time to say that this game is kind of amazing. The fact that it's still kicking after all this time, that it's still receiving free content updates, is kind of amazing. And yeah, this game has just been a great figure of inspiration in my childhood and everything, basically. I remember countless times, you know, coming home from schools and just hopping on Minecraft on any world. I mean, make a new world, go back on an old world, and to start building. I think I have like over close to 7,000 hours on console. If I took my PS3 playtime into account, probably around 7K. I'd have to say. And it's just a game that stuck with me. I'm still playing it now. First I ever heard of Minecraft actually was on this old Dan TDM video where he was doing mod showcases, and I was just so interested that it was just just a sandbox game and people were making their own stuff for it. And I then began looking into the game itself and started watching Let's Plays. I think I got into Python GB's Minecraft Let's Plays after a little while. And then first time I ever played Minecraft was the PlayStation 3 version, the demo. And I played that shit for hours. I played it for so long. I think it was the Sandstone Castle one. You know the one if you know, elite board knowledge. Yeah, probably good honestly probably 50 hours of playtime alone just on the demo version where you can't even save. It also particularly helped there was a glitch that let you play for more than an hour. So yeah. Getting the full version, being able to go to creative mode as well, make your own worlds, that was really big for me. A few years later, after having the pirated version on PC for a while, I ended up buying the Minecraft Java edition, and away I went making my first Let's Play, which went very, very well.
What's up guys, Mr. Strange Gamer here.
It lasted 2 episodes, and I gave up after the second one. So it's kind of surreal actually being here at the moment. Actually finishing something for once. Well, yes, it's premature. I did promise 50 episodes. I won't be doing that again, I'll tell you that. But I think Minecraft is probably going to end up being just one of those timeless games that just survive forever. I don't think the game is ever going to fall out of relevancy. I think even if the game stopped updating and they dropped it, I think the community would keep releasing mods and keep releasing new content, coming up with new ideas. It's a virtual 30 million block long Lego kit, basically, with basically free reign to do whatever you want, survival or creative. I've seen equal levels of creativity from the community on both sides of the spectrum when it comes to doing impressive stuff. 100% in survival with no cheats, or thinking up a creative redstone build, for example, the straight up computers and shit people are building, and even those who delve into the more the artistic side with resource packs and or they get into more of like the command-oriented side, so like making a data pack and stuff like that, making mods. I mean, this game is just an avenue of just creativity. I'm all for it. Now, as much as I would like to let these credits roll all the way through, these credits are very, 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 very big. So, yeah, if you want to know everyone who worked on this game, I encourage you to go to the micro wiki or just like sit and watch yourself. I mean, does anyone actually watch credits? Am I right? But there's a lot of people who worked on this game. As you can clearly see, there's loads of people's names scrolling on past. Oh, you can reverse the credit. If I'd known that earlier, I wouldn't have stressed trying to read out the poem. Oh, jeez. If you wish to skip the poem, you simply press escape. And yeah. Wow. Yeah, the portal states that you can return to the end at any time you want. You cannot move the portal, however. The portal will always be there. So, yes. So if you would like to have easy access to the end dimension, I would seriously recommend maybe making a nether highway to this and connecting up with nether portals. But we don't need to. I'm actually quite content at this being the end. Where did we come from? Aha! There we go. Up this way. Let's head on home. Isn't that a wonderful sight? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. We're back home. I'm proud of the things we did manage to achieve, while my motivation was still at an all-time high. I am mostly proud of the builds we have. I do think the episode 1 house could have maybe done with a makeover, and I do wish that I put more focus into the builds. But I kind of started to get a bit paranoid that they wouldn't really be super enjoyable watching, just building over and over. See my happy gassed up. Well, this is it. This is the conclusion to Let's Play Minecraft. Will I do a season 2? We'll see. We will definitely see. But anyway, for the final time, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and leave a comment down below what you thought of the series. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.